So I'm here with first team captain Neil Gill, and we're going to talk about the weekend, which was good game on the Saturday and not so good on the Sunday. Obviously Temple Patrick on the Saturday, which you won, and obviously Cliftonville in the Irish National Cup on Sunday, which didn't go our way, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So we'll start with Temple Patrick, which was a great win. Real gutsy performance by you guys, I thought.
Dave, I was top of the world on Saturday evening. We knew how important the win was. You know, if they'd have beat us, we'd have one loss, they'd have two lost. Now we're unbeaten still, 8 out of 8. They've lost 3. Craigie have now lost 4. They were beat again by Belfast. So we knew how important it was. We haven't celebrated a win yet. But when we got into the change rooms on Saturday with the music on, the team song was blasting and we were banging walls, and we were just delighted because at the end of the day, we were 10 for 3.
Yeah.
We ended up getting 198 on a pitch that wasn't that easy to bat on. They've a good bowling attack. They've 4 or 5 good spinners. And then to go out, they were 90 for 1 at drinks. And again, everyone had us beaten, but we're never beat. This team is never beat, and our bowling attack just don't know when to give up. And we ended up winning quite comfortably in the end with 39 runs.
I mean, Pav did well getting Bradley Monroe sort of quite quickly, which was what he wanted.
Yeah.
Him and Sats sort of chipped in, but for me, Arnie was your man. I mean, he's just brilliant. I mean, he's not bowled much for you. I felt he must have thought, oh Jesus, Giller's thrown me the ball here. I've not bowled much, and he's gone ahead and bowled 10 overs.
3 for 36.
Yeah, just real gutsy, ballsy
I'd give him
performance.
the biggest squeeze and hug ever.
Yeah.
I'd asked him during the week with a meeting on Thursday night. The weather was awful, couldn't train, and I asked him to step up in Ted's. We were missing Ted Britton all weekend, so which is a big loss. Obviously, Ted's been brilliant. So he just came in and he bowled absolutely brilliant. He bowled about 3 overs at the Pro, and the Pro was trying to hit him through cover, and he just bowled that middle stump line flat, and he was forcing him to hit down the ground.
The luck was in for him because the bad ball he did bowl, which is a full banger. Ewan took a great catch out on the boundary, so it was going his way. But even so, he was just tremendous. And
that was the most pleasing thing for me. That was his only bad ball.
I know.
Arnie will tell you himself. He has he's plenty of ability there, but he does still drag 1 or 2 down every over. But he was absolutely brilliant. That was really pleasing. But the whole game was just pleasing. Another pleasing aspect was Ben. What did Ben get? 10, 15 maybe? And Kylan didn't get runs. Luke Allen was absolutely outstanding with another gutsy. He looks very gutsy.
Yeah.
It's not the first time he's done it. And he got 70, and him and Satish must have put on 100 odd.
105.
105, and Satish was brilliant as well.
Yeah,
Real good innings, and then I went in and got a run of ball 36, which got us up to, what we thought at half time was going to be enough. Their Pro was chirping in the field saying 220's power, but we'd batted on it, and it wasn't easy. It was sticky. It was sticking in the pitch. It got worse second innings. It was actually a good toss to lose.
Arguably, it'll be really Luke and Satish running the game, really, didn't he? Give you something to bowl at.
Absolutely. And if any of them got out early, you know, it was just such a...
You chipped in yourself with a few runs, were you?
I got 36.
Yeah.
So I felt good. I haven't really got a chance to bat. I've scored a couple of runs this year when I've got in, but just we've been chasing low totals and stuff. I haven't got in.
Yeah.
So it was pleasing to get a few runs under my belt because I'll be needed the rest of the season.
And then obviously, Josh Wilson called up at the last minute. 13-year-old Josh, you've got someone drop out last minute. He steps up, fields really brilliantly, doesn't he? And to see him cut the Pro away through point for his first run for the first. You can see him scoring more runs and bowling, and obviously he's a bowler taking wickets for the first in years to come. But it was a big day for him. He must have been proud as punch.
Listen, it was great. I mean, he's a quiet wee kid. You don't get much out of Josh. He's very quiet and keeps things. He'll probably come out of his shell eventually. But I'm sure he was nervous. Being in the changing room. Well,
I noticed when he hit the run and ran to the other end, he sort of looked upwards and sort of like clenched his fist, sort of like kind of thing. So you must have thought that's it. That's my first run for the first. It was a brilliant moment for him.
Dave, you'll remember that days. 13 years of age, and as you say, in the field, his energy. God love him, like he was running third man or fine leg to fine leg.
Yeah,
But I tell you what, he was busy. The ball
Yeah.
actually went to him, rape it, and
He's
he
a bit of a
attacked
magnet,
it.
wasn't he?
He was a bit of a magnet, and always away, isn't it? But he attacked the ball well. He got the ball in. He's got a good wee
Good
arm
going
on him.
yeah.
So
Aye.
brilliant moment for
Yeah,
him, and it was good. The boys all welcomed him, and you know, we just didn't get his initiation song, but that'll come.
I know. Maybe in a few years' time. So anyway, we're all good in the league now, and then we'll move on to Sunday. A bit of a disappointment, really. Personally, watching the match, I thought it was a good game. It sort of ebbed and flowed. Thought at one point we might be in with a shout, it just didn't go away. Maybe a few decisions didn't go away throughout the game.
Yeah.
Arguably, maybe a few decisions of them too. So. Would you want to tell us about that against Cliftonville?
Yeah, unfortunately the wicket was horrendous. There's no getting away from that. I don't know what was wrong with it, to be honest. It was only a second match on it. I know Les is struggling there because there's cricket here. With that many teams, there's cricket here every night, so it's getting time to getting hours on the roller and stuff on it. So that's a bit of an issue that we need to resolve. But we won the toss, and do you know what? All we needed, Dave, really was another 40 or 50 runs.
Aye.
Because as I say, our bowling attack's very good. We're good at bowling in them types of pitches. We've got bowlers that bowl cutters, cross seamers, mix up their pace. Pav, myself, and Satish, and then we've got a good spin attack, obviously. I also think if with Ted yesterday,
Different
that would have
game.
been a huge thing. But at the same time, we'd only won 27 and 40 overs. Doesn't win you many games, but at one stage, once we got their pro, it was sort of working. We were giving Jared Wilson one, working away and getting wickets at the other end. But all credit to Jared Wilson. I thought he
batted well, didn't he?
He really impressed me. He looks a real top cricketer. And listen, on a tricky pitch, with our boys bowling well, he didn't give a chance. But as you say, there was two very vital decisions in the game that didn't go our way, and I wasn't too happy. Obviously, Luke Allen's in the first innings. Luke Allen's been hit a foot outside off stump. Playing a shot, so you can't be out. Basically, in a nutshell.
I mean, that's the lucky thing about the MV Play cameras. It's there for everyone to see, isn't
absolutely.
it? You know.
I mean, you were standing behind it.
Yeah,
David,
standing
on the
behind it.
primary,
I just
and
couldn't
we
believe it.
couldn't believe it. So there was that, and then again with the MV Play cameras, this place was packed yesterday, and I was at Long On, and there was Jason Van der Merwe, Alan Coulter, also there, were sitting down there, and Alan Coulter said to me, Giller's bat was in the air. The run out, direct hit run out. If I think they needed 40 runs to win at this stage. And Cliftonville, a bit of a tail there, you know. So that was massive. If he was given then I tell you what, I no doubt would have won the game. Really heartbreaking, Dave, because at the end of the day, the couple of hundred people here, the place was packed. It was a low scoring game. It was a really good...
it was nip and tuck. I really enjoyed it. You know, it's just could have gone either way until the last sort of like, you know, any time you just got another wicket there and you were straight back in it again. And, you know, you've got to admire Cliftonville. It was really gutsy performance, and you know, they arguably deserved to win, I guess. You know, it's just that it's dug in, and you know,
they're good bowling unit.
Yeah, very good bowling.
With the batting, their pros outstanding. He obviously won the game single-handedly, but their batting is weak if you take Jared Wilson and the pro out. So fair play, one of them got in and went on to win it. But what I loved, Dave, was the fight again. They were never beat. You know, they were cruising at one stage, and again with a flurry of wickets, and but Wilson, as I say, just stuck in there, and it was heart-wrenching, to be honest. Would have been playing Derryaki, and what a crowd at Warringstown that day it would have been. I know they're bringing two 54-seaters down. We'd have probably been the same. The place would have been, there'd been a couple of thousand on it, and it would have been, we're all mates, like, you know. We get on great with them boys, and obviously the Mucklemore boys that are there. So heartbreaking, really is heartbreaking. But look,
you move on.
You move on. We're 8 out of 8. There's 10 matches in the league. We've a double header this weekend. If we can get through them unscathed and get another 2 wins, we're 10 out of 10. We've Donaghcloney next week in the league, and then with the T20 final on the Sunday. So still lots to play. Lots of important matches coming up. And we can't let yesterday's defeat, you know, get to us. We just got to stay positive, work hard during the week, and just keep going.
So I suppose you know, we'll leave it there and look forward to this weekend coming. But a big shout out, I guess, to Ben Caditz, who carried on playing Saturday and Sunday with a busted up thumb, just strapped it up, you know, in a lot of pain. Scored, you know, top scorer for you on Sunday. You know, he's a tough wee fella, really.
Ben's pain threshold is a
just
lot higher than a lot of boys.
Yeah.
Ben's a warrior. I think he's 3 or 4 broken fingers at the minute.
Yeah.
And he went out there and batted brilliantly yesterday.
Yeah.
He got a real good ball, a good
Aye.
worker from McCord, but
Yeah.
he batted well. He put away the bad ball on a hard
Yeah.
wicket. If him and Luke had stayed there, obviously
Aye.
Luke's decision was awful. They had got another 10 overs. They were knocking about 5, 6
Mhm.
and over quite easily.
Yeah. Aye.
You know, but no, Ben's a warrior and he's a great guy to have. He really is.
Right, well done, and we'll see you again soon after this weekend's matches, and let's hope for the wins on both of them.
Cheers, Dave.